Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your beginning of the month May reading. This is for the 1st through the 16th. Hope you all are doing wonderful out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on for you in the beginning of May. Cancer Leo. Cancer Leo. Okay, here's your card. Nice. Okay, looks like you have some communication issues going on. Are you having a hard time communicating with other people? Is someone not communicating with you? Or is just someone being selfish? Or is it a little bit of both, right? Are they being selfish by not communicating with you, or is the way that they're communicating with you causing conflict and cruelty? So we need to figure out with this communication of this swords over here, right? You could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra as well. So, you know, they don't have to be that sign. Pretty much is just really telling us communication issues somehow or another. Okay, so, well, however you want to see it, it's the heart of the matter. So is your partner talking cruel to you? Are they having a hard time communicating? Okay, are they not talking from the heart? Do you need to have more heart-to-heart conversations and they don't want to open up and they're just being mean? I mean, it is the King of Swords upside down. That's cruelty, mean communication, right? Let's just use these cards. Yeah. Are they being, almost makes me feel like for some of you, the way that they're treating you or talking to you is breaking your heart with the heart chakra over here. It's like disheartening. Universe upside down in the present. Moving on. Choosing wisely. Passions ignited upside down. Yeah, I'm going to say they're kind of like breaking your heart. They're throwing the passion away. They're not communicating correctly with you somehow. In the past, there's suffering in silence. Using your intuition. Conflict and defeat. In the firm foundation. So is your firm foundation feeling like it is crumbling? I guess is a good way to put that, right? Feel like your roots are not being watered correctly. In the near future, you have mental conflict, accelerated motion upside down, power, standing your ground. So we have 4 cards for each. Okay, so it looks like in the end, you're going to actually take your Leo stand. Okay, take your power by standing your ground. There's no accelerated motion, and it's giving you nothing but 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords with the mental conflict. Okay, so let's go to the past over here and figure out why. You have the suffering in silence, using your intuition with the conflict, towards the conflict and defeat. With a firm foundation. So let's just see what's going on. Clarify on the suffering and silence and the intuition, please, Spirit. Right there. 2 of Wands, that's that choosing wisely, right? Looking out, trying to choose wisely on what's going on, knowing that you have the 5 of Cups, right? Giving you, there it is. That's pretty much the suffering in silence in its own way, right? Giving you the depression. But remember, this man that's standing here also has 2 cups behind him. And, you know, you're focusing on the 3 cups. Excuse me. But you do have 2 cups behind you, right? Throat is drying out, sorry. Okay, so don't forget about the 2 cups behind you, because I'm thinking that's where that firm foundation could be coming from. You have a firm foundation that you know, but you have to turn around to see the good, right? But this person keeps causing conflict with you. It makes you suffer, so you can only see what they're doing. So you're never really allowing yourself to turn around. Okay, so what you need to do is just realize, right, is this this is a flaw that they have. This is their flaw, right? They're talking mean, and it's their flaw. And you know it's a flaw, okay? And then you have to say, for those of you who are married, is this a marriage without real love? Is that how you're feeling? Okay. But yes, no matter what, this person has imperfections and flaws. And you know this. And it's making you depressed, the way that they're treating you. And that's why you have the hope. You're keeping the hope alive, It's like you have this conflict and this defeat, but you still have hope. So that's a good thing. And hope for healing. But you don't feel like you have many options. You still have hope, but you don't feel like the options are available at this time. And is the options on your firm foundation? If you are married and this is a marriage without real love, do you feel like you don't have any options within the firm foundation? It's not like you can just pick up and leave, right? So what do I do? Page of Cups, some of you could be dealing with, I've got a lot of signs here, but I do have Aquarius and I do have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be those signs, but those are what coming out. But I'm saying right now, I feel like you feel optionless. If you are living with this person, you don't have the options to move. And you know that your roots are not being watered. And you know that the firm foundation you have is cracking beneath you. You might feel that's, it's really weird though, because in some ways, guys, because you know what? The thing I like about this is that you still have this power within you and you know it. Because we could sit here and say this is a hopeless situation. Well, on the firm foundation, it does seem like your options here would make you hopeless. But over here, you're still wishing upon a star. You're still keeping hope. Now, that's strong. That's strong, right? Because that's telling me, you know what, I feel like I don't have any options and no one's going to offer me anything to help me. Okay, with the Page of Cups upside down over here, right? You know that, there's deviant behavior within this relationship. Your person is pretty immature probably as well. But the point is that you're not giving up the hope. Usually in readings like this, I would say this is a hopeless situation, that's how you're feeling, right? But you're not. You're keeping the hope alive for the options. You know the options is not there. You know nothing's coming right now, but you're praying and wishing upon a star. Saying, I'm going to get stronger with the healing, and I'm wishing, hoping, praying. Okay, now are you wishing, hoping, praying that this person changes? It's whatever you're hoping and praying he does, she does. It's almost like you're trying to keep your foundation as strong as possible, even though you know it's crumbling. Yeah, because you're using that intuition, and now there's that intuition twice. Mastering your own thoughts, mastering your own higher intuition. Knowing what you're doing, knowing what's going on around you. You are not blinded at all. It's just that you are trying your absolute strongest to keep the strength alive. Very good. That's strong. Okay, so with the universe over here, you have the Ten of Cups upside down. The universe is upside down. You do not believe that you are where you're supposed to be. This is not the destined path that I want, is what you're telling yourself. I think that's why you're over here wishing upon a star as well, right? Because this is not the achievements that you're looking for. These are faulty achievements. These do not give me pleasure. This is not what I want. I want to move on. Yes, I need to move on. I need to take a tower from this. Okay, so you're going to have a Tower. If you already, this is the present, so, you know the Tower is coming, or it's already here. You know it's time to bail out. If you haven't bailed out yet, you're thinking it, right? You know it's time because the foundations are cracking and breaking and the Tower is coming down. It's time to move on. Move on to what? Where the Wheel of Fortune is right side up, to a better destined path, a place that's better for me. But it's going to be slow to get there. And why is it slow to get there? Because you have to choose wisely. You're going to move on, but you still have choosing to do. I think it's so much in the past where you felt there was no options, but you were keeping hope. You're now finding and choosing wisely to find those options, to make that options card go right side up, to say, you know what, I am thinking hard to choose wisely on where I'm going to go. And yes, you are, with the Queen of Wands. Somebody might be dealing with a Leo as yourself, but I believe this is just yourself gaining that Leo strength, yourself gaining the Leo, right? Intuition, the knowing of what I'm going to do, the thinking hard, the getting ready to take action. Take action to what? Choose a better path. Choose wisely. Could also be dealing with another fire sign, Aries or Sagittarius. Yes, because you're going to choose as wisely as you can, because you know your passions are not ignited over here. How can my passions be ignited when I am treated this way? So I'm going to go look for the Sun, and this is you again, taking on that Leo within yourself. You're over here as Cancer, right? Using that intuition, that Cancerian intuition. So this is where you get strong in the past to come over here into the present. By taking on your Cancerian and your Leo and binding them together to become this ultimate strong person and say, you know what, I don't have any options, but I gotta find this firm foundation because this one is wrecked. And that's what you're doing over here in the present. You know that your passions are not ignited for this person anymore. You do not feel the love from this person anymore. So you're going to sit in there it is again. Now you're in strength again as the Sun, as Cancerian, again, as the Crab, sitting over here, thinking, perceiving, using that innate wisdom of you, Cancer, thinking, observing, being exactly what you're doing, knowing, getting your emotions right. That way you can take on everything you need. Knowing that they're not doing anything in this relationship, okay, that suits you or makes you happy, with the Judgment upside down. And okay, you know what, I need to do this because everything that's surrounding this situation is not good. And I have to get out there and I have to figure out how to be prosperous. Take on the Empress energy. Something has to be better. Nurturing yourself. Because no matter what, you are out in the cold. And you know it. You feel the shame. You feel shame as well. It's shameful. It's shameful for them to talk to me like this. It's shameful for them to put me down like this. It's shameful for them to break my heart like this, to use me, to break down our foundations. Okay. So yeah, you're going out and you're trying to do everything you can to stay strong. And in the near future over here, you have the mental conflict with no accelerated motion. You haven't gone anywhere yet. The accelerated motion, you haven't done anything just yet. And I think it's because you're still thinking about how you're going to fix this. Yep. You have the Knight of Wands upside down on the mental conflict and accelerated motion upside down. You're still stuck inside your head. This is why you don't have any accelerated motion yet. Because you're, like I said, you're not done thinking. Okay, not done perceiving. Okay, so you're the Knight of Wands upside down. You still have the doubts and insecurities. So even though you're trying to get strong, the more it's like you get strong, the more they keep knocking you down. So if you keep getting knocked down, it's going to be harder for you to move, right? So it's like right when I start getting strong and I start getting really, really smart and I start really thinking about what I'm going to do, they come back and they knock me down again. It's a rough one. It's rough because, you know, a lot of people do that. It's almost like they want to keep you down. Or maybe the relationship starts getting a little better and then it makes a turn for the worst. And that's for some of you. It's like all of a sudden I get strong. Everything seems to be going more nurturing over here, you know, with the imprints. And it's kind of like this back and forth behavior between me and this person. And as soon as I feel like I'm empowered, then they have to come back and they have to put me back into the Five of Pentacles. So that's for some of you. It's like as soon as you start thinking everything's fine in the relationship, then all of a sudden there they are again, going right back to where they started from. Who's wavy water now, right? It's like, yeah, it's like all of a sudden everything's fine and then an earthquake comes. And then I have to put all these pieces back together in my foundation and get myself rooted and grounded again. Okay, and then once everything, and then all of a sudden we're all lovey, and then all of a sudden, there he is, talking crap to me again, hurting my feelings again, calling me names again, out of the blue. What's wrong with you? And then for some of you, it's like, no, that doesn't happen. They're just always this way. And it's like as soon as I start getting strong, they break me. And maybe it's because a lot of times you guys have to understand, if you are dealing with a narcissist, they know when you're getting strong. So as soon as they see you getting any kind of power, they're going to knock you back down because they don't want you to have power because they're power hungry, right? So of course, so then you have the quarreling, right? And that's why I was saying you guys start fighting again because the Knight of Wands upside down is that quarreling, that unexpected change. And that's why I was coming to that conclusion as well about all of a sudden you guys are getting along, and then all of a sudden they knock you down and start making you feel insecure again and start that crap again. Okay, so yeah, you totally have this. Okay, and yes, it's total, you know, it just breaks you down. So take it how it resonates with each one of you, but that's exactly what the Knight of Wands is doing. Okay, but you're going to get powerful again. So then you're going to stand your ground and you're going to get power again. Because it's almost like it's this back and forth behavior. You got power over here, then they come in and they knock me down and then, you know, start their crap again. And then they put me in Knight of Swords. Now I've got anxiety again, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to stand your ground with your power and you still have some anxieties. It still keeps you late, you know, up late at night because you're still worried and you're still trying to figure out how is this going to happen? I guess there really is no love. You know, I don't think this person really loves me because if they did, they wouldn't treat me this way. Because all I really want to be treated as is this Queen of Pentacles. You guys could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Yeah. I see this as you just wanting nurturing and love. Sorry, I paused there for a second because I just got this big picture. I don't like the picture I saw. And yeah, it just kind of hit me like a brick, right? So then you got the World over here. So you're still trying to get out of what doesn't suit you anymore to go into a new world. So you're still juggling those emotions. And sometimes they even make you beg. I can't. You guys, yeah, the picture that I got is not a good one. So those of you who are doing this, please, whoever this is for, they come begging back to you because then you tell them you're going to separate yourself and then they try to come back. Or they actually try to beg you to make them, yeah. Whoever that's for, you know exactly what I'm saying. I'm not even going to say it. It actually made me almost cry. Okay, that's why this is a very manipulative person. They've got you by the heartstrings. They've got you. Yeah, this is very karmic and very not healthy. So, I'm going to give you healing cards. Yeah, this is very heartbreaking. So it says within the next few months, the angels say, okay, so listen to your intuition. You keep listening to your intuition, guys. Don't stop being the high priestess and don't stop being the Leo. Do not stop being these people. I don't even care about that card right now. It's like I'm trying to put something up here, okay? It's very important. Do not stop being these people, because this right here is what's going to, it's going to be your main key. And when you keep doing those things, you're going to continue to remain positive. Okay, those are going to be your peaceful resolution for yourself. And it's also going to help you succeed in the end. Because sooner or later, you're going to realize that this firm foundation that I have is not so firm. It has to change. Okay? It has to change. It can't stay like this. Be the badger. Bring your life into balance. Try to balance yourself as much as possible. And I'm going to tell you right now, because you are a cusp sign, this is what's going to make you feel balanced. By bringing the two strengths together. Bringing in the high priestess with the strength card is going to make you feel super balanced. Okay, and that will help you meditate, and that will help you keep in your essence. Because that's what makes you whole. Is that strength and that perception and that knowing. Okay, and recognize your significance. Absolutely, Archangel Gabriel. Absolutely recognize your significance. Do not let this person make you believe that you are less than you are worth. You are worth millions. Okay? You are worth millions. Be the rhinoceros, and that's exactly what I'm saying over here with becoming whole. Be strong and courageous. Okay? Be strong and courageous. And I'm going to get you a healing card. Take the leadership. That's exactly what yeah, that's it. I mean, they're just telling you, the angels are just letting you know, be strong. Take this courageous side. Don't let this person think that they own you or that they have the power over you. They ain't got nothing. The only power they have is in their head, right? In their head. Talk to your angels. That is what's going to help you stay positive. That's going to help you keep your strength bound. Okay, do yoga, meditation, something like that to keep yourself balanced. Do your chakras. Balance your chakras. Get in there and become whole. Okay, and trust in the universe, because the universe is there to help you. So that way you can get on the right path, because right now you're not on the right path. Your right path is upside down. Okay, so you're going to get balanced. You're going to do all these things to get yourself on the right track. And, you know, you are protected. Wow. Beautiful. You are protected by the angels. Do not believe not. Utterly, faithfully believe. Okay. That way you can build. Build what you need to build to get your heart's desire. Okay. Absolutely. I know. And remember always, angels say, you deserve love. You are loving and lovable. Okay, yeah, this person has codependency, and if it could go either way. You might be a little codependent on them, or vice versa. There is some codependency, and that, you know, could be one of the reasons why it's hard to back out. Okay, and it's also going to be hard to back out because, you know, you still have a little passion for this person, even though they break your heart. Yeah, absolutely. The one you love who breaks your heart. Oh, how ironic, right? It happens so much. Like, but I love you so much, but how could you do that to me? And then when they want to fight with you and want to come back and they want sweet nothings, and then all of a sudden they switch like a candle, right? Switch like a light. I guess not a candle, but a light. They switch like a light, right? On and off, on and off. Release your ex, guys. Even if there's children involved, because the Empress is here. Just take it as a forgiving and learning scenario, because if anything, you've learned so much. And you probably might not even realize how much you've actually learned. I'm going to tell you what you're going to learn out of this. For most of you, it's going to be using that intuition and using that ultimate strength that is deep within us all. That is what we're going to learn. Okay? And always love yourself first. Love yourself always first. Okay? And that was your reading for the beginning of the month. And I will pray for each and every one of you. And send angels to each and every one of you as well for the protection purposes. Okay? So, that was your reading. And if you like that, please like and subscribe. And until next time, I will talk to you then. And if you guys are interested in doing this yoga stuff, you can go to either your Cancer or your Leo next week or so. I will have the chakras up, whichever one you resonate with most, and come learn how to open up some of these chakras so that you can get that ultimate strength that you're after. Okay? Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.